Hi there, welcome to AnnEvolving. I'm so excited to be here today. I am sharing with you some non-scale victories that I have experienced, and I'm curious to know what you're experiencing on your Body Slims program. You might lose, you might gain, you might go back and forth. You might think you're doing a lot and it's not showing up on the scale. But when you see or feel other things, those are non-scale victories, and they are huge for me. They help me feel like I'm making progress. And so I want to call attention to them because I want you to call attention to them. They're so important. And weight loss and getting healthy and fit and lean and vital and mobile is a lot more than the number on the scale. So if you're interested, stay tuned. These are the things I'm noticing that make me feel like my body is working, it is doing things, and I am seeing change. I am feeling change and I am seeing change. But unless you know what to look for, you may not notice it. One of the things I've noticed is that when I wake up in the morning, I wake up and I'm not as groggy. I feel rested, and I attribute that to losing weight, eating healthy calories, and drinking a lot of water. That's the first thing, is I wake up and I feel not only rested, but ready to get up. I'm awake. It's not as lethargic. Okay, the second thing I'm noticing is my feet are not hurting as much. I don't know if you have knee or foot issues with the weight that you carry, but for me, that is a huge thing, big deal. The first thing I notice when I am paying attention to gaining weight is my feet start hurting. I tend to kind of blow it off until I realize, wait a minute, that's a signal. That's a signal that my feet are hurting. Perhaps I'm gaining 5 pounds. And I know that doesn't sound a lot, but again, I'll put the picture right here of what 5 pounds looks like. And for whatever reason, I think because I've always been under a certain weight in my life for 50 years, that when I gained this 40 pounds over 50, it really was so noticeable. And I'm still not to my goal weight, my dream weight. When I get there, I think it will be much easier to manage. But 5 pounds, 10 pounds, that's what it looks like. And walking with that and carrying that around, very quickly, that 5 or 10 pounds can make a significant difference in how I feel and how my feet feel. For you, it might be your knees, it might be your hips, but those are things that if you're noticing improvement, that's a non-scale victory. All right, number 3 is being able to get up from the couch, get up from a chair, get up from the floor without having to use my hands to help lift me up. And I know that sounds like a very simple thing, or the tub. I of course use my hands, but I mean not to, just for using my hands, but not to lift me up, not to help push me up. Those are things that over time I forget, and I'll go to the edge of the couch and it'll take me a couple of times and I'm thinking, what? Why? How do I not know this is happening when it happens? It might seem like a very small thing, but to me it is significant. And this diet, this go round, that is one of the non-scale victories that I am seeing at week 4. I'm in my 5th week. I'm so relieved that I am not having the achy wrists because I'm not having to use my hands and wrists to push up to get off the couch or off of the floor or out of the tub. Here's the next one, and it's a biggie for me. It is fidgetiness. It's restlessness. And what happens is I get so uncomfortable in my bra and at my waist that I fidget, and I'm just like constantly moving. And I am exhausted. I'm just exhausted being in my own skin and in my own clothes and in my bra. Cannot wait to get home and take it off. And even then, I'm uncomfortable. I'm just fidgeting. And this happens when I gain 5 pounds, when I gain 10 pounds. You can imagine how bad it was when I was 40 pounds overweight. And right now, when I started, I was about 15 pounds over where I had lost weight. And my dream weight, I have a new dream weight, a dare to dream weight, so that I don't get kind of on this border as often as I do. So, point is, I'm not fidgeting as much. Those are 4 huge non-scale victories. I'm curious to know what you're seeing. I would love for you to share it down below. And I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for spending some time with me. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.